Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I am going to be reacting to FKA Twigs, and I'm going to be reacting to I think it's like an LP, EP, and it's called Melissa. I'm going to say it's called Melissa. I think that's what a few people have said. It's got 5 songs. I'm very interested. And I've also been advised to watch the video. So it's a nearly 17-minute video. I'm guessing it has all 5 songs in the video. What I will say is I will have the actual video version up on Patreon, no doubt. But with YouTube, and you know what YouTube is like, it might not work. So I might have to like take the video away. But because you've seen the video, you'll kind of know what I'm referring to anyway. But I'm going to try my best with all of it, you know, whether it means I have to like edit the colouring, or I will see what I can do. But on Patreon, it'll be uncut, full video, beautiful. So if you would like to become a patron, then I'll leave that link in the description below. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, I will follow you back, and that is in the link. That'll be a link in the description below too. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? My hair's kind of being not the one today, honestly, but oh well, I'm about to have headphones on it anyway. Oh, come on, Twigs. I've missed you, girl. I had a little bit of you the other day, but you know, I've missed you. I just have. Okay.
Let me live through your vines. Mass appeal, I feel in 10 breaths. It's a miracle if we're still alive.
Chills. I've literally already got chills. Already. Oh, the beat and that like dark sound with her like absolutely glassy, gorgeous vocals.
Paper content, I feel the slightest drip is a river that's overflowing me.
Wow. Oh, that's good. That's good. And I like, so this woman's almost like an anglerfish. That's interesting. That sound. Woo!
Something happened after you set yourself inside me.
My God. This is fucking sexy. Like, this is, ooh, this is getting me going. I'm sorry, but this sound. Damn.
Baby, hush now, my back wings.
Oh, girl.
Give the hardest slap that you've ever seen.
So good. Also, it's interesting, this woman, she looks like, she's got like the anglerfish in me, she also looks kind of gypsy. And it's interesting because I've done my makeup today looking kind of like, well, it's like Egyptian-y, but it could be gypsy, could be, you know, something a bit spiritual. Got the lines and stuff, and this woman's got, she's got a bit of gold up there, she's got little lines. So that is a little bit interesting, isn't it? Oh! The panning. Love that.
Let me live.
Yeah, we're hearing that again. Just that texture that's on that sound.
Let me live. Let me live.
With the distorted bit.
Hush
Oh wow. Ooh. What? That is bizarre.
Stop playing with those other girls. You know it drives me crazy. I'm your dog. Wind me up, I'm your dog.
I'm your doll.
Wind me up, I'm your dog. Dress me up.
Ooh, that's really cool. That is some imagery. That's some uncomfortable imagery. Definitely. Just the objectification of women. Love me rough. She's beautiful. But she's cute. Like, she's so pretty, but like the way she moved then was like a doll, and there was something innocent and childlike about it, which kind of is a little bit freaky, you know? But it's kind of saying something.
Just hope that you want me to. Look into my eyes and tell me that you're here too.
Oh, the music!
I'm the only one.
Her voice. It's too triggering. Whew. She's all deflated now. I can't lie, that one really, that little bit at the end really, really triggered me. Really, really triggered me. You know, I had to take a little minute to try and come back. I still a bit, feel a bit weird. This will all make sense when, if you see my video that I've either put out already or that I'll be putting out soon. This will all make sense why I'm triggered, but, this sucks. I don't like being like this. I don't want you to like get worried every time you see me do a video that I'm going to have some sort of mental episode or something. It's not usually what happens, is it? But yeah, it's going to happen from time to time. I'm going to have moments where I feel triggered. It's going to happen from time to time. Luckily, I'm kind of good at getting myself out of it and actually being on camera and knowing that I have to, you know, work and do this, kind of helps me get out of it quicker. There is certain things that I can't watch, so I had to skip part of the song, but I can't watch it. It's too much for me. It was too scary. I'm ready to carry on. Interesting. Pregnant.
In time, you're meant to say sorry, and I will play tender with you. In time.
Beautiful. I'm just going to say, like, even in this bit from the last bit, she seems more adult here. She has like her aura, everything about her feels more mature, which is good.
Your hands on my body will resonate through me like they did before. I will be better.
Gorgeous.
And we will be stronger. And you will be greater. The man that I always wanted you to be.
She looks amazing there. Oh,
Make a commitment. Stay with me in this.
that's cool. They're like, stay with me in this, and stay with me in this. Like, it's very like she's talking to you, and it's like this bubble. I like that.
In time, you'll be doing me right. I'm your girl, I'm your light. When I'm holding you down, you'll be picking a fight.
Oh, she sounds cool.
You got a goddamn nerve. You got a goddamn nerve.
Oh, she sounds brilliant. M3LL155X.
The way you dismiss me will turn into missing me like I am yours.
White to signify purity.
In time, I won't be lonely, and you won't be silent, and we will be guessing the way that we're wanting each other to be. If you could commit to.
It's so nice to be able to see her dance moves like fully within this video, because I've seen her dance moves, of course, like little bits of it like in Cellophane and a couple other videos actually, like Don't Judge Me and Sad Day. Yeah, once again I reacted to Sad Day but YouTube didn't like it, so I never uploaded it. I might put it on Patreon if people want that though.
You'll be doing me right. I be going me light when I'm holding you down. You be picking a fight.
I love that. Pregnant as well, like.
I've been feeling the same in the club and the rave. I've been feeling the same in the club and the rave.
That's pretty disturbing.
I've been feeling the same in the club and the rave.
Purity again, that white. After I've watched this video, I might look into like what this one's about. I'm very interested.
Don't be feeling the same in the club and the rave.
Oh, very different kind of atmosphere.
Whisper in tongues, heal me with your hands, double knot my throat, mother. Double knot my throat, mother. Don't
I'm
be
scared.
mad, advocating every second, every minute in my mind. It's so sweet in here, wish you could see it.
I am scared. Okay. What does this mean? Also, just thinking of the texture of that coming out of your... I just don't want to know. Oh, gorgeous voice.
Am I dancing sexy yet? I can't wait to make you go.
Found it interesting, that little like... that little like strange jagged sound coming in, and then you see those little shards of mirror. Oh. Ooh, that's gorgeous. That bass is insane. That kick drum. Oh, that gave me chills. Yes, girl. Yes. Vogue. I can imagine this being done at a natural runway. Actually, was it played at a natural runway? Catwalk, you know, fashion show.
Your child plays a wicked game.
Oh. That's gorgeous.
Teach yourself to rise from ashes, built from loss and pain. You a phoenix, you a fire.
Ooh. ASMR. Very cool. Oh, and that's the end. That's it. It just ends like that. Wow, that was very interesting. I actually, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is like look up FKA Twigs and Melissa explained and see what is said about it. because I don't think I'm going to be able to work it all out, but I'm very interested. So figure 8, which I assume is the first song. Yes. Yeah, I think it goes in order. Sorry, I'm wearing shorts, so I keep sticking to my chair. The first song is figure 8, and that's because in Vogue, everything is a figure 8. Everything is figure 8, so if you go around your face, you'll do figure 8s. One of the first lines of the rap, it's figures of 8 around your face. By the way, figure 8 was my favourite song as well. Your face is voguing, you're saying, look at my face, look at my face. In the video, she's amazing. The lady's M3LL155X. I don't know how old she is, but she is how she is, and she's so beautiful. I hate talking about things from a female perspective all the time, but just as a female, I think it's really amazing to meet a woman who is incredibly raw and 100% herself. She's just strong, older, wise, incredible, beautiful, sexy, stunning woman. Do you know what? I actually got that vibe when I was looking at her. I was like, she's pretty damn epic. Okay, it's pretty simple, that one. The I'm Your Doll one. Kind of want to know a little bit about it. I didn't like the imagery. I know it's got strong and powerful messages to it, but I couldn't watch it. I'm thinking in future videos, if you know there's going to be something slightly, obviously this is now, like, I wasn't expecting you to warn me now, because you don't know, not all of you know everything about me, but if you do know, if you watch this video and you watch my future videos, give me a warning. Just give me a warning if you think there could even be the slightest bit, stuff like that going on, basically, because I'm a sensitive Sally. Okay.
I'm Your Doll is a song I wrote when I was 18 years old, about a year or two ago. It came up on my shuffle and I was like, what is this? It sounded like an electronic pop song. Super catchy with weird electric guitar sounds. Not at all what I've developed into as an artist. What struck me was the content of the song. I was just singing Love Me Rough, I'm Your Doll, Dress Me Up, I'm Your Doll. But it wasn't with a certain irony that I would now understand as a 27-year-old woman.
I didn't know she was that old. I thought she was well younger. 27 isn't old, by the way. I'm 26, but...
It scared me a lot because by then, I probably had one boyfriend and I was probably very, very sexy and experienced. I didn't understand who I was or what I liked.
I really got this from the song when I watched it.
I realised I'd been brainwashed and preconditioned to write a pop song and write it from that point of view. I found it almost horrifying that I'd even written it because it's so the opposite of who I am now as an artist. It's completely submissive in a way that I don't even understand or connect myself to anymore.
Do you know what? That's really relieving. Of course, it's FKA Twigs. It's Twigs. She's such a feminist and she's so empowering as a woman that when I saw that video, I understood it was coming from a place of it's meant to be disturbing and so on, and it's very real. But it's still relieving to hear her clarify that and be like horrified at herself for making a song like that. And it's easy to make songs like that when you're young and you don't understand, just as it is easy to be manipulated and hurt at that age too.
I slowed down the song, it's almost like a horror for me.
Yes, me too.
I'm Your Doll, it's the way things could have been. It's an aspect of my femininity that I don't feel in touch with anymore. Because I would never say that to a man now.
I totally understand this because I have... Let me take these off. What am I doing? I always do that. I totally relate to that. I've been in the same situation where I've said I'm yours, like I'm your thing, object, whatever you want to call it, or doll, No, it's not good. But I wouldn't do that now either, but it does make sense.
It's really interesting to go back and say it and live it with I'm Your Doll because I'm not anyone's doll. It's going back and getting to the mindset that I was when I was 18. And I didn't have a clue about what I was talking about. I didn't have a clue about relationships. I didn't have a clue about my body. I didn't have a clue about how I thought or what I wanted to say. I was just writing something sad and lonely and vacacious. And vacuous.
I think that says vacuous. Vacacious? Vacuous.
And hopeless. There's a part of me that I can only enter into when I'm in a really sad place of not valuing myself.
Wow.
My friend said to me the other day, I didn't have a lot of respect for myself then. I think it's fine to feel like I'm your doll, dress me up, I'm your doll, love me rough, I'm your doll, if it's coming from the right place. It's about the intention behind it. If there's no intention behind it, I think it's very vacacious. And you don't understand what you're saying or the position you're putting yourself in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I really didn't like that video part. I didn't like it. I keep saying it, but it's just, and so it's ingrained in your mind, it makes you... It's hard to get away from... But I'm really proud of myself actually for saying no and skipping it forward. Like, I'm actually genuinely really proud that I did that and was like, no. I didn't force myself to watch it and pretend I was okay. I'm really glad, and I advise you all to have that honesty and never put yourself through something that is triggering or scary or uncomfortable for you. Always just say how you feel. I think that's very important. Okay, in time. This one was interesting. And she was pregnant in this one. This one I found interesting because when all that like paint came out, it was almost like a miscarriage, and then she started stomping on it, and I thought it's like an abortion, but it's colourful and bright, so it's almost like the abortion resembled actually some kind of freedom from, you know, not wanting to be pregnant. That's what I got from it, and the man kind of judged her for it, and but she seemed kind of pissed off about that because he wasn't there anyway. It's not like he was there helping her out. I don't know, let's see.
In Time is the first song I wrote about my first EP with Tick. It's about getting to know somebody in a relationship better, wanting and aching for them to be the person you need them to be, to make yourself feel better. Like, I know I can help this person. If I can just help this person do this, they'll do this for me. And then I'll be the best version of myself and they'll be the best version of themselves. In time, we'll do this. In time, we'll do that. But ultimately, only you can make yourself feel that way.
Yeah, I agree.
I started reading this book, Women Who Run With the Wolves, but I didn't finish it because I would have been destroyed if it didn't end the way I wanted it to end.
Oh.
It talks about the idea of the wild women and how, as women, we're so in touch with the earth, but because we're like this all the time,
typing on the phones, like looking at your phone,
we don't realise how incredible we are and how in touch with the world we are. A woman's cycle is 28 days, which is the same cycle as the moon.
I always find that fascinating.
And there is a connection between the whole of the ocean, and every droplet of water is basically connected to the moon. That's how powerful we are. So if our cycle is in touch with the moon and the moon controls the tides and we give birth, imagine how powerful that is. You don't realise it because we're too busy worrying about how we look and what our waist to butt ratio is. I'm guilty of it, we all are. But imagine if we actually just thought about what incredible creatures we are, and a true bond between a man and a woman, what an amazing partnership that is. Now it's just like crude porn and all these terrible things that have completely screwed up the true wonderful partnership between a man and a woman. And the fact that you can make babies is amazing. That's why I wanted to make this EP with these visuals.
Oh, it's water's breaking. I apologise. My interpretation might have come across a little dark, but I think after watching the I'm Your Doll video, I was expecting something more dark, a darker meaning. So yeah, my water's breaking on the dance floor. Interesting.
For me, the concept is bringing it back to my body. I don't really know what I'm talking about because I've never had a baby, but it's just exploring that idea. Having this fake baby bump in the video is still being able to be really powerful. To be in this fake condition and still be fierce and look good and have my girls with me. For me, the best moment of the whole video is when my water's breaking and me and my girls are like, we've got this, we've got this covered, don't worry. I feel like people don't realise that I have a sense of humour about things. I'm very goofy and I've enjoyed being able to incorporate some of that into my work, but still have a really serious message behind it. I think I really enjoyed making this EP because of that.
Yeah, I really didn't get that message at first. I didn't. I thought it was like a miscarriage or like about abortion, to be honest. I didn't understand it, but actually this is described quite beautifully, and that makes me happy. It's the fascination of women and how we are able to give birth and how you can be empowered whilst pregnant, and actually you bond with your women closer. And yeah, it's just a very feminine song. I like it.
Then there's Mother Creep, which is the apology to your mother. It's about the time when you realise that when you're 15 you didn't know everything. The time when you start to understand that the alpha female in your life was coming, where she was coming from.
I get that, yeah.
As a young adult, everybody looks back. Even if they don't get along with their parents, or they're not in contact with their parents, or they even love their parents, there's a time when you have an epiphany like, okay, I can see where this person is coming from. I can see what this person intended.
I agree with that wholeheartedly, especially actually when you become a parent. And, you know, when your mum or your dad says to you, oh, you wait until you become a parent, and then you go, yeah, whatever. And then you actually become a parent and you go, you were right. Even perhaps through becoming a mother. I didn't even read this, but yeah, that's so funny.
Even perhaps through becoming a mother, you understand, my mum would always say to me, when you have your first child, you'll understand.
That's what I said.
I'm not there yet, but now I'm a bit older, I can understand why things were the way they were. Okay, wanting to be a better daughter. When I'm back, I'll be back for now. I'm just going to have to creep on.
Okay, cool. And then, yeah, Glass and Patron.
Glass of Patron is my conclusion that for now, all you can really be is yourself, and all you can really do is step outside yourself and realise that there's a bigger picture. One of the lyrics in the Glass of Patron is, "We wait all week to hear God's talk when you've got a front row seat to the stars."
That's gorgeous, by the way.
It's about stepping away from things that we rely on so much within society. It's a reference to people not really talking to each other anymore. With everything being so much more on the internet, it's us and our busy little thumbs all day typing into nothing. Do you have a lighter? Do you have a lighter is about how we don't smoke as much in public situations, but when I was a teenager getting into pubs and clubs underage, that's what you do.
Oh, hell yeah, that is what you do. That's what I did. Naughty.
If you liked someone, you'd be like, "Oh, have you got a light?"
Yes.
It's more about initiating actual one-on-one conversation instead of everything being so weird and disconnected.
Get FKA Twigs. I've said this when I watched her do live at Maida Vale, and she talked about her music. I was like, this woman, I have a soul connection with. I have a mind connection with too. I just was like, there's something about this woman that I beyond connect with. I feel like we would understand each other.
We wait a week from some empty celebrity to tweet and say something, blah, 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 blah. Melissa is a really clear vision to me. It's a lot to do with openly female energy and things that affect that balance. That's why I wanted to be pregnant in Glass and Patron. People are always obsessed with big boobs and big butts. You know, some people who do videos, their butt is the main thing in it. A baby bump is just a different type of body modification that a woman goes through.
I love that.
Aside from having thick thighs or a thick butt, or a big butt, that's something so many women go through. It's something amazing in the female body that a man can't do. Women can grow something inside themselves. Whenever I see a pregnant woman, I always think she's so beautiful and so sexy. I would argue anyone into the ground who says a woman's not beautiful or sexy when she's pregnant.
Oh,
It's a miracle. How can you say that anything else is better than that? So I just wanted to experience that prematurely.
that's gorgeous. That makes me really happy. She's such a wicked girl. Wicked woman, but in a good way. Like, not wicked witch. I'm the wicked witch. But no, reading all of this has made me feel a lot clearer and more connected, actually. I think after I heard that I'm Your Doll, I don't think I fully was there. I'm going to listen to the songs again though at some point, and I think I probably won't listen to the I'm Your Doll again. I like The Reason, and I kind of like the sound of it, but like I said, I absolutely loved Figure 8, and I love the meaning for Glass and Patron, and I like the meaning of all of them. Mother Creep as well was very interesting. Yeah, thank you for recommending that. I'm glad I watched the video apart from that certain bit, but the rest of it was amazing. The first song was just chef's kiss, gorgeous. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and see you soon. Bye.